Let's go, man. 5 Turkish players, man. One is already good, but imagine 5.
Thank you very much, Zoe, and the analyst desk. Yes, we're already into the action here, because we've already seen the attack side. Look for some B main control.
Is the volume
Joblife
low?
mounting up their attack side on Ascent. And you can see they've sustained a couple of losses. 10 HP left on Kamek as well. It's not an ideal start, and they're going to reset, looking to get this spike perhaps into A. They could always double back.
Yeah, an abrupt start to this one. A
Kamek
battle in the
used to
early
play for
stages of the
Fnatic,
round.
man. He
And
was their sub. Very good player.
I'm looking to see, again, that slight change from Pacific bringing in that Phoenix. A slightly more explosive look, but
A lot of Phoenix
not a
here
like-for-like
on
change, but I
EMEA.
understand that the switch-up is something possible. A match that, of course, will send one of these teams straight through into the playoffs. The other still having to fight through and with potential to not even make it there if they're unable to win their final game. Loiter, well, I was going to say under pressure, but it doesn't even matter. They still have to be careful. It's a popular map there. And for Loiter, again, under pressure, tagged up, they have the info.
Oof. Oh, an immediate pick. It's Loiter to find it, and another before going down.
Which way?
The Kamek doubling
Out
up
for a
has
comeback.
given a lot of ground to Joblife. A plant should be secured. Almost no way to deny it, although I see Pacific with a very aggressive stance. Rose up at the door, 2 players in heaven, ready to strike. Door open though, and the flash is good, but they've cleared it, not realizing he's up close. Luckily, Robbie's still around, able to find that one, and the flash backfiring a little bit. Kamek able to take
Gotta
down
save
the
the
rock.
app, man.
And it seems like they're just running to save this operator on the other side of the map. Comebacks out of here, but Robbie
He can
is
also
going to
hit.
round that corner just in time.
Nah,
Get a
comeback
shot
too
to the
good, bro.
face.
Looks like that are going to be more wary. Now, getting out of here
They're
for
gonna join,
comeback,
right? Okay.
not going to be the easiest. Does have the dash first.
He
Kill
almost
goes away,
got 2, bro.
and looks like
8
all he
HP
has
from
to say,
Magic.
The dart is fantastic as well. Not only finding the majority of the information,
Dangerous
also
round,
slows
man.
them down.
23 seconds.
seconds now for the side of JL to make their move.
They're going back.
Going to try and run back. This is bold. With 15 seconds now, they have to pretty much sprint all the way. The defense is being held. It's being watched. Mikey trying to do everything. There's still a player on the site. Loiter, Paranoia, doesn't quite connect onto the first player, but they need to get in and try and get that plant. And I don't know if they've got it. It's going to be incredibly close, just about, it seems.
This is
Enough
insane.
done. But Rose found another kill, bringing things back into a 2v2. Magic incredibly low, and both players somewhat isolated. A drop down here not going to be easy. Bear in mind, Mitch, both have snipers.
Yeah, not ideal for making this work. Kamek as well, still 150 HP, so Outlaw is going to have a tougher time taking him down. Utility to clear out down below, and the sneak out from Kamek grabs the first. That's the op down. Big disadvantage for Rose, and Magic's perfectly
That
placed.
was a scary round, dude.
It's either it is a peculiar round considering that's online. 6 orbs, you're going to want to farm it quite a bit, but Rock's just holding his ground, and here comes the push. The information that the play is happening now, coming in a little too late. He's stuck in the corner. But comeback, taking them down from the side, and look at the flank up from Rose. The Odin, good for one eventually. Deep. Okay, the plant actually getting it all the way now, because look how far away Jellicent is. Kamek's going to be able to sneak away to short too. 36 HP, and the timing almost perfect. At least seeing Jellicent dropping down. And now just biding his time. No flashes, no nade. And with 36 HP, this fight is dangerous. He wants to use the clock to his advantage. Force Jellicent into tapping that spike. I like it. The door closed, used to confirm he's still up close. And force
Kamek is insane, man. Holy shit. This guy's pretty good, man.
Timeout.
LaRock's run it back, is in position, and immediately we're going to see that Hunter's Fury used. An attempt to try and disrupt, and by the looks of it, it's doing the job.
Fearless LaRock running forward with that ult activated. Jellicent in the corner. He's being spotted now, surely dealt with, and LaRock falls too quickly. This site is overwhelmed. And Joblife have taken control, not looking to ease up just yet, though. That Blade Storm, ever aggressive, but the shots don't land. Comeback is given a second lease of life, and that could be what ends up ripping this round out of Joblife's hands. It would have been Rose all alone. 2 players down below. The op still in play. Not ideal for this kind of a fight. And well, maybe it is. Kamek's down
just low.
And it's a 50 HP jet left. Dash used to close the distance on the box, but Rose was
that was good, bro. That was good. But man, it's the second time in a row that they have the lockdown. They just don't use it.
Timeout.
and the fact that he might be about to die. No, never mind. I was looking at where Robbie was. Comeback, he's already seen the future. He's killed off Jazz.
30 seconds left.
Did he just land a shot? Well, he's landed that one. I'll tell you that. Robbie out of the
Gotta
round.
kiss each other, right, bro?
Another push up.
What? This guy just don't die, man. He just don't die. 6-4.
After a long streak for the defense, it's a change and another change of pace. I like the fact that Joblife are now looking to try and put the pressure on a little bit more. They'll be met with Rose. It's only going to be the one. Ellison still has to be dealt with. Through the smoke, there's a player coming and more Jazz. This time it's not going to go down in a straight BS way. In fact, has won the fight again and in fact continues. Takes down comeback. None to be had in this round, but loiters on the flank. Pushing them back. Lorok still healthy. Obviously used the ult. Died in that spot. And instead they're going to use an ult of their own to try and kill off another. It's left on to just one. Loiter versus 2. Knows roughly where the players are, but the peak isn't going to be expected.
6-6.
Joblife have made the read that it's the other side of the map.
What is the sound?
Alliance on Mikey.
What's happening? No, that is sound, but that is no game.
There is a drone.
I don't know. There is? What's happening?
And there we go. Okay.
Okay.
People are dying.
Okay. Yeah.
A 3 versus 3.
Okay, we're good now.
Magic trying to get back into the site. Player below that they have to deal with. Rose has done well. LaRocca's well.
And the round's over, my
in the end,
friends.
it comes down
Okay.
to taking that pistol round over the line.
This drone is invaluable. As long as it clears the left and it only sees one. The push up by Mike, it baits them in. That's beautiful. Well handled. Good adjustment in the moment by Mike, and he gets his reward. A double kill, colliding someone with a classic. You don't see that all too often. And comeback now left to pick up the pieces with a Marshall.
The timing of the drone, I don't know if he will have been seen unless he just poked the barrel out at the last second, which I think might have actually happened. I think that maybe the very
What?
might have caught him, but it doesn't matter. He's got the kill nonetheless. He won't expect Jazz though, at least not early enough. But he's managed to cross, gets the fight, gets the no scope onto Robbie. This 1v3.
Comeback is a luck guy, bro.
Been a done deal, even with the low weaponry. But now it comes down to the Jet v Jet. Has the information onto Jazz. That was my major worry. Now, Jazz is going to go back. There's a gun to be found. A rifle in his hand. But he doesn't have the shields. So a shot of this Marshall will do enough to remove him from the round. Comeback hasn't seen him cross. Any sound made will give the game away. But he might just have enough time. The shot
You're kidding me, bro.
Bait, and I think that was the shot.
Yeah, that was the round. Yo, production. Come on, man.
By feed throws.
Okay. What?
It was not.
How it can steal control away. See if they can do that here. As we move towards the B site. A lot of players from Joblife present. Not like that.
It seemed like an easy start. Robbie didn't actually get the first, but it doesn't matter. They're getting cleaned up anyway. A solid B site defense.
8-8.
This far has been pretty clean, pretty methodical. But we're going to see a pace change. An immediate use of the run it back to take space into this site, although there isn't anybody that will be there to meet them, just utility, but that's enough to get rid of the ult.
Yeah, the ult traded out to close the door.
Lockdown available. Hunter through as well.
PCIFIC though have that lockdown, and this ult will be much harder to avoid the impact of an attempted spam coming from up top, and it's worked.
Oh!
Robbie's actually managed to deny that lockdown. That is huge. The side of Joblife. Now they can really tee up into this. Already the reveal gets jealous on massive spam from Robbie. And down below, okay, they're waiting with open arms. PCIFIC have scrapped right back into that one. They took some blows, but my goodness, they've dealt their fair share. Mike, the last man standing, and he's got into a 1v1. The Molly took most of his HP away.
Oh my god, dude.
Shorty came damn close. A scrappy round.
Timeout.
Set them up. Well, LaRock is looking to do just that. That is an amazing start to the round. Solo fighting. He's just taken away multiple.
Damn,
He's gonna
man.
go pushing even
That's
further. Now this
impressive.
one will be free. Yes,
Okay,
it
that was
is.
a
In
good
fact,
timing,
Robbie
Robbie.
comes out with 2. They had a defender. They had comeback waiting.
That was a good
For
play.
the double duelist. Was that
Probably
the plan?
true. Rose
Was that
with
the
the
whole
Hunter
idea?
Fury.
No. That was a ruse.
Spot, one shot dart.
Indeed it was. One of the issues they're going to face, though, Hunter's Fury post plant, that's the guy with the rifle. He's going to want to stick around and fight. Could have been swapped over for more passive play, but numbers advantage is the main reason that's not happened. They're going to stick together. At least you'd think so. Out goes Rose. This is
my
risky.
God,
That's the rifle all
Robbie.
alone. And they've sent Robbie on the side of Joblife all the way around. Paranoia dodge. This is a free kill. And it looked like Rose got suspicious, but too little too late. Now the pistol's on site. All that remains to defend this. No Hunter's Fury, but the classic picks Jess out of the air and finds another.
What a crazy
Loida
round, man.
coming up
Thank
huge
you,
for
Dan.
the side of Pacific.
Timeout.
It's even worth it.
A lockdown will be countered out by the Hunter's Fury. All pulses finding their mark. A site, not quite as easy to retake now. The Joblife side. There's a big piece of utility for them. Pacific have sent 2 players further back. They're looking to go all the way around. One was for utility. The other, though, is Jellison
Steps
going on the
home,
flank.
surely.
Steps, I thought were heard. It looked like it might turned around, but now he's looking the other way. Now they've left it wide open for Jellison, and it's the double kill that he manages to clean up.
Another one, another one.
Well, his position given away, but the damage is done. He's tagged Jazz down massively. Robbie barely holding on to life, and his head's ripped clean
That's a
off.
great
All
take,
3 headshots as well, so never mind your low health.
To be honest, it seems like it hasn't had the impact they would have wanted. Again, we're seeing this setup Rose already. They
That's pretty
cannot
good, man.
hold mid against this attack
Yeah.
inside. They have got both kills in B, the final kill in middle, and well, for Mikey and Robbie BK, we mentioned the clutches. That's already the first
Phoenix
kill
on mid is
on the board for Robbie,
strong,
but this
bro.
is one
Touch
hell of
hold.
a mountain to climb.
An uphill battle indeed. I don't think they've got the boots for it. We can already see comeback picking one off with the operator. A 1v4.
Who could
Mike
ever
Command
imagine
can make the
that a
clutches
Turkish
happen,
team
not
would
this
win on
time
Ascent?
Pacific, but it's
GG.
13-10, and that's their opponent's map pick. They seem to have started this series out well with Lotus up next. We'll see if they can take it.
Looking for those opening battles. But it's going to be that split back towards the B site, an attempt to try and put the pressure on. They're sort of running out of time again. We're getting the same sort of problems that we had before, where needing to get that spike down. Already, comeback is going to find another, putting one on the dirt, and it's starting to fall apart a little bit here. I feel like this is the same problems we already had. Mikey again, though, in these clutch scenarios. He somehow manages to make these look winnable every single time. An impossible scenario once more, and he's left alone, waiting for his opponent to make a move, to make a step, to give something away. But tagged so low on HP, this is not going to be an easy fight for him to win. Although he's got the read.
Oh
Absolutely
my
spot on and lands the
God. That was
headshot
perfect,
with
dude.
the right click of the classic. Mikey, the clutch king.
Bot will come back. He's not going to continue on this, surely. He's still going. Yeah, looking to catch players out of position is going to be caught off, but Larocque managed to find one, and further extending into the site is the rest of the squad. Jas, the last man standing, trying to hold on, but the spike is down. He's forced into the fight and drops another. Damn close. He's from Magic. You can still clear off some of these angles, although as they go into the C site, none are smoked off. Smoke used on B. Moments, 20 seconds ago, it's going to keep players in position, leave a much lighter C site. They can walk in, they can start the plant. There will be spams coming. You can see the Larocque and Rose
Careful here.
standing by in Waterfall, waiting for that signal to start the spam, and it looks like it's about
nade.
to come through. Robbie up top on the C's nade, but this player is closer than expected.
Oh, Larocque, that's insane.
Has completely
Probably two.
jumped the gun, ran in front of the setup, and Joblife now have to recover as a result. Mikey left alone, and he
alone.
won't land
That's
even
good,
one of
man.
those shots.
Choo choo choo.
Timeout.
The defender's using one of them right off rip. It's the stun used, the reveal in and comeback, dominating the fight. Hunter's Fury thrown in to double down on the ultimate round. It doesn't land damage. It was a risk that was taken, so is this, but comeback not facing any of the consequences. Nothing but dubs for this side. Spike dropped and the other players isolated on the other side of the map. The space they've taken inconsequential in light of these results.
I can tell you for free that there are going to be so many eyes on this man. You talk about what he's been doing so far. Okay, maybe he's
like a very good player, bro.
Hoping that he'll make it there with Pacific, but I don't know. I think there's going to be plenty of other teams seeing how much that buyout is, because he just takes over rounds. A 4th on the board, looking for the ace. This was a round that Joblife invested into. They had everything in their hand, and it means absolutely nothing. So I think they are going to try and double back into this direction. The problem is, with 22 seconds left, if they change their mind, they've got a problem. And while it seems like they have a problem anyway, LaRock just does not miss. He has been stunning throughout this game. Bro. Magic always seems to be good. I was going to say for one. This time, he's doubled up. Here? But he's only got a matter of seconds to get the plant down. Yellowsome has been caught. But it seems like Robbie didn't actually check.
Joblife go for a contact play with Fade's ult clearing it out. This is not a nightmare whatsoever. It's a walk in the park. They've claimed the A site control at last.
We take and smart. Mike still has lockdown. Can get viper spread.
If they don't manage to win this round, I'm almost worried that it's over. They have so much to delay. They're even going to use the second early. Rose is going in.
That is crazy, bro. Yo, Jets.
And the lockdown. What? And then the fight back's still happening.
What a bot, man.
Got removed within a second. Comeback finds another.
This is not looking good for Joblife, bro.
I'm gobsmacked. It now is left onto Magic. He's at least been having a moment or two, but this needs to be the best of them. The spike already
double pick as well. This guy's that good, bro.
Rose just got away.
Nice round.
I know we've seen aces.
7-2.
Timeout.
I have no doubt Joblife can dig deep. They can make that comeback happen. But they are running out of time. 2 rounds just simply not enough to make a second half work in for the most part, and it doesn't look like
this
it's
is a masterclass, bro.
any better here.
This thing is over, man. Not gonna lie, they're getting destroyed here.
On the way through the
9-2,
and it leaves Magic alone. As said, he's had his moments. He's tried his best, but even that seems to be a fake. They're gonna go sprinting back in the other direction. Mikey's managed to clear out Rose. That's a great start, but comeback's on the hunt. The flash hasn't helped him out though. In fact, it's given Kamek a kill.
The advantage that they so desperately want to hold on to. Look at the lack of overextension. You can see for moments players want to step forward. They want to take that fight, but they won't. Pacific have LaRock tucked in towards the broken door, hoping he can find value. In fact, it's a bit of an ambush play on the side as well. Smoke down to buy them an angle to fight from. The defuse, though, forces them forward. Big swing from LaRock. He'll stop the defuse. He'll turn in the right direction. And listen, I was starting to believe for a moment what we've seen from Pacific.
A breach with a sniper. It's how he ended the last half. And it's how he's going to start things off. LaRock is the least breach I've ever seen. It's like when Scream played it for a little bit. And you were like, oh, he's used his stuff. Oh, he's headshot 3 people. Like, it's not quite breach as it should be played. But maybe, well, you never know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is breach how it should be played. If you're good enough.
Yeah, I guess people are finally catching up. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. I think, didn't Leo play breach a little bit? I feel like he falls in that bracket as well, where it's like, yeah, sure.
I miss Leo, bro.
Are his stuns going to be good? Yeah. The flash is going to be good? Yeah, sure.
Who do you think they're going to get in
headshot 4 people?
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, LaRock's not headshot the first one, nor the second, and the nade's taking him down. Not a bad start for the defensive side. Oh, that's a terrible start.
Oh my God.
That's a terrible start.
Oh my God, dude.
And it's left into the hands of Mike. Oh,
yeah, that's game, bro. That's game.
Oh, it wasn't a bad start.
Opening. It's my first cast of this Pacific roster.
Man,
and I'm going to be honest.
Very impressed.
I expected them to be good.
I'm me too. Very good,
I'm not
actually.
sure I expected them to be this good.
Yeah, I'll say yesterday they were looking
I'm impressed,
today,
but I expect them to be very
comeback.
good.
He's been hitting everything.
But yeah, they
Loya
are actually
yesterday was the star of the show, or one of them alongside comeback. But now some of the rounds out of Rose, for example, my God, LaRock's been dominating every duel he goes for, and well, I think there's a clear standard being set by Pacific. They are one of the teams to beat. And Joblife haven't got what it takes here today.
GG.
13-3 as we close out map number 2. A clean 2-0 for Pacific.
Holy moly. Like, these were the two teams that were 2-0 in their group.